Welcome back, dear friends, to the Crimson Academy's reading of the Advent of Divine Justice. In this section, we'll be covering paragraphs 47 through 50. Such a chaste and holy life, with its implications of modesty, purity, temperance, decency, and clean-mindedness, involves no less than the exercise of moderation in all that pertains to dress, language, amusements, and all artistic and literary avocations. It demands daily vigilance in the control of one's carnal desires and corrupt inclinations. It calls for the abandonment of a frivolous conduct, with its excessive attachment to trivial and often misdirected pleasures. It requires total abstinence from all alcoholic drinks, from opium, and from similar habit-forming drugs. It condemns the prostitution of art and of literature, the practices of nudism and of companionate marriage, infidelity in marital relationships, and all manner of promiscuity, of easy familiarity, and of sexual vices. It can tolerate no compromise with the theories, the standards, the habits, and the excesses of a decadent age. Nay, rather, it seeks to demonstrate, through the dynamic force of its example, the pernicious character of such theories, the falsity of such standards, the hollowness of such claims, the perversity of such habits, and the sacrilegious character of such excesses. By the righteousness of God, writes Baha'u'llah, the world, its vanities and its glory, and whatever delights it can offer, are all in the sight of God as worthless as, nay, even more contemptible than dust and ashes. Would that the hearts of men could comprehend it. Wash yourselves thoroughly, O people of Baha, from the defilement of the world and of all that pertaineth unto it. God himself beareth me witness. The things of the earth ill beseem you. Cast them away unto such as may desire them, and fasten your eyes upon this most holy and effulgent vision. O ye my loved ones, he thus exhorts his followers, suffer not the hem of my sacred vesture to be smirched and mired with the things of this world, and follow not the promptings of your evil and corrupt desires. And again, O ye the beloved of the one true God, pass beyond the narrow retreats of your evil and corrupt desires, and advance into the vast immensity of the realm of God, and abide ye in the meads of sanctity and of detachment, that the fragrance of your deeds may lead the whole of mankind to the ocean of God's unfading glory. Disencumber yourselves, he thus commands them, of all attachment to this world and the vanities thereof. Beware that ye approach them not, inasmuch as they prompt you to walk after your own lusts and covetous desires, and hinder you from entering the straight and glorious path. Eschew all manner of wickedness, is his commandment. For such things are forbidden unto you in the book which none touch except such as God hath cleansed from every taint of guilt and numbered among the purified. A race of men, is his written response, incomparable in character, shall be raised up, which, with the feet of detachment, will tread under all who are in heaven and on earth, and will cast the sleeve of holiness over all that hath been created from water and clay. The civilization, is his grave warning, so often vaunted by the learned exponents of arts and sciences, will, if allowed, to overleap the bounds of moderation, bring great evil upon men. If carried to excess, civilization will prove as prolific a source of evil as it had been of goodness, when kept within the restraints of moderation. He hath chosen out of the world the hearts of his servants, he explains, and made them each a seat for the revelation of his glory. Wherefore sanctify them from every defilement, that the things for which they were created may be engraven upon them. This indeed is a token of God's bountiful favor. Say, he proclaims, he is not to be numbered with the people of Baha, who followeth his mundane desires, or fixeth his heart on things of the earth. He is my true follower who, if he come to a valley of pure gold, will pass straight through it aloof as a cloud, and will neither turn back nor pause. Such a man is assuredly of me. From his garment the concourse on high can inhale the fragrance of sanctity. And if he met the fairest and most comely of women, he would not feel his heart seduced by the least shadow of desire for her beauty. Such an one indeed is the creation of spotless chastity. Thus instructeth you the pen of the Ancient of Days, as bidden by your Lord the Almighty, the All-Bountiful. They that follow their lusts and corrupt inclinations is yet another warning. Have erred and dissipated their efforts, they indeed are of the lost. It behooveth the people of Baha, he also has written, to die to the world and all that is therein, to be so detached from all earthly things that the inmates of paradise may inhale from their garment the sweet-smelling savor of sanctity. They that have tarnished the fair name of the cause of God by following the things of the flesh, these are in palpable error. Purity and chastity, he particularly admonishes, have been and still are the most great ornaments for the handmaidens of God. God is my witness. The brightness of the light of chastity sheddeth its illumination upon the worlds of the Spirit, and its fragrance is wafted even unto the most exalted paradise. God, he again affirms, hath verily made chastity to be a crown for the heads of his handmaidens. Great is the blessedness of that handmaiden that hath attained unto this great station. We verily have decreed in our book, is his assurance, a goodly and bountiful reward to whosoever will turn away from wickedness and lead a chaste and godly life. He in truth is the great giver, the all-bountiful. We have sustained the weight of all calamities, he testifies, to sanctify you from all earthly corruption, and ye are yet indifferent. We verily behold your actions. If we perceive from them the sweet-smelling savor of purity and holiness, we will most certainly bless you. Then will the tongues of the inmates of paradise utter your praise and magnify your names amidst them who have drawn nigh unto God. The drinking of wine, writes Abdu'l-Baha, is according to the text of the Most Holy Book forbidden, for it is the cause of chronic diseases, weakeneth the nerves, and consumeth the mind. Drink ye, O handmaidens of God, Baha'u'llah himself has affirmed, the mystic wine from the cup of my words. Cast away, then, from you that which your minds abhor, for it hath been forbidden unto you in his tablets and his scriptures. Beware lest ye barter away the river that is life indeed for that which the souls of the pure-hearted detest. Become ye intoxicated with the wine of the love of God, and not with that which deadeneth your minds, O ye that adore him. Verily it hath been forbidden unto every believer, whether man or woman. Thus hath the sun of my commandment shone forth above the horizon of my utterance, that the handmaidens who believe in me may be illumined. It must be remembered, however, that the maintenance of such a high standard of moral conduct is not to be associated or confused with any form of asceticism or of excessive and bigoted Puritanism. The standard inculcated by Baha'u'llah seeks under no circumstances to deny anyone the legitimate right and privilege to derive the fullest advantage and benefit from the manifold joys, beauties, and pleasures with which the world has been so plentifully enriched by an all-loving Creator. Should a man, Baha'u'llah himself reassures us, wish to adorn himself with the ornaments of the earth, to wear its apparels, or partake of the benefits it can bestow, no harm can befall him, if he alloweth nothing whatever to intervene between him and God. For God hath ordained every good thing, whether created in the heavens or in the earth, for such of his servants as truly believe in him. Eat ye, O people, of the good things which God hath allowed you, and deprive not yourselves from his wondrous bounties. Render thanks and praise unto him, and be of them that are truly thankful.